Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Sega. Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Nike, the company that believes every kid has the right to play.
Ghostwriter's Big Bank posse includes public television viewers like you, the Pew Charitable Trusts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation, and the National Endowment for Children's Educational Television. They provide a cash flow, don't you know? We don't know where he came from.
He just showed up one night.
What is that thing?
He's not an alien.
What is he?
We think he might be a ghost.
Be serious.
He wants to be friends with us. But he can't hear and he can't talk. He can read anything.
He takes letters and he writes with them.
We're the only ones who can see him.
You have to promise never to tell anybody about Ghostwriter.
Hey, cool. We're the Ghostwriter team.
We check out clues and solve mysteries.
He's a ghost, and he writes to us. Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter. What a trip.
Okay, team, let's rewind. Here's what's been happening on Ghostwriter. The facts. First, Gabby finds a sad-looking bird in a dumpster. So she takes the bird home and names him Calypso. Then, Gabby and Calvin compare the bird to pictures of birds in science books. They figure out it's a very rare parrot. Meanwhile, Honey Hawk and Audubon Poulet want Calypso, and they mean business.
I want my bird!
So Honey Hawk dresses up as an old lady and then as a pregnant woman and tries to steal the bird. But her plans fail. Later, Gabby and Hector see two suspicious-looking men where Gabby found the bird. Ghostwriter reads something they wrote.
Hawk escaped?
Hey, what the? Maybe they know something.
Gabby and Hector make tracks, and they start a casebook to keep track of the suspects and evidence. Then, Calvin finds out palm cockatoos like Calypso are not allowed in the United States.
Someone had to sneak him into this country, and that's against the law.
So Alex calls the Fish and Wildlife Service.
They work for the government. They help protect animals.
Meanwhile, Jamal's cousin Casey is back because her mother is in a treatment center for alcoholics.
She has a sickness. Emmeline takes one drink and it leads to more and more drinking. She can't stop.
Casey doesn't understand why she can't go home, so she takes matters into her own hands.
Hey, where you going, Tiger?
Home.
Then, the Fish and Wildlife agents come for the bird, but Ghostwriter reads some strange things in their pockets. Gabby and Hector figure out that the agents must be fake.
I've got to save Calypso.
But the van drives away with Gabby inside.
Gabby!
Get a pencil in your casebook out and start piecing the puzzle, because the Ghostwriter team is on the case.
Going. It sounds like crossing a bridge.
Kidnapped? My daughter? That's right, that's what I just said. What kind of police are you anyway?
For Lieutenant McQuaid.
Who?
Lieutenant McQuaid.
Oh, yeah, let me speak to Lieutenant McQuaid. He knows my kids. No, I can't wait for him to call me back. You tell him this is an emergency.
What's going on?
Yes, I'll hold on.
Somebody snatched a look at you bird and the police will give him a hard time.
No, Lancelot, man. It's all in the Kool-Aid. I don't even know the flavor. Listen to Carlton. Somebody snatched a little girl bird, and she went in the back of the van, and they snatched her, too.
On a word, the cops will find the bad boys.
And there's nothing anyone can do when they come for you.
Huh? Yes, Lieutenant McQuaid. This is Eduardo Fernandez, Alex and Gabby's father. Yes.
What's going on?
Gabby was kidnapped, trying to save Calypso.
Yeah, that's what you said?
No, that's what I said. I don't know about you.
She went to try to chase them after the first. She went to the van, and they went to Clifford.
I miss you too, Mommy. Are you better yet? Why not? Because I want to be with you and go to my own school in Detroit. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll be good. Here she is. I love you too.
Hi. Oh, no, she's fine. Sure, I'm sure. She's just a little homesick, that's all. Uh-huh. Oh, well, look, don't worry. You just concentrate on getting well. Love you back. Bye-bye. Your mom sounds great. She says she's feeling better. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, Grandma, that's really wonderful.
How about some more of that peanut butter and jelly ice cream? How about a joke? Come on, we could all use a good laugh right now. How about it? Okay, I'll tell one. What has an eye but doesn't cry?
Me.
Oh, baby. Oh, my little girl, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's okay, Casey. You let it out. You let it all out. Grandma's here.
So what made her think that the Fish and Wildlife agents were fake?
Because we found out. The van. It was the same as the old lady was driving when she was chasing us to the park.
Are you sure? Describe it.
It was blue, and it had 2 bubble windows on the sides. It also had 2 windows on the back, and they were all painted black.
I think it was a Colt City van, late 80s, Mama.
I'll alert the patrol cars and put out an APB.
Maybe we should call the Fish and Wildlife people just in case, huh?
Ven conmigo. Algo que quiero mostrarte.
Instruments are nice and sharp. I can't wait a moment longer. It's slice and splice time, my fine feathered friend.
I'm sorry I cried.
You have nothing to be sorry about. This is hard stuff to deal with for kids and grown-ups, too. I'm the one who should apologize for not talking to you about all this a lot sooner. Tell Grandma what's bothering you, honey.
Why'd Mom leave me? Did I do something wrong?
Oh, no, no, no. None of this is your fault, Casey.
Your mom went to get help. She needs some time to work on her drinking problem.
I don't understand. What's wrong with her?
Well, your mom has a problem. And when your mom drinks, she can't stop. And it makes her say and do things that she doesn't want to do.
You mean like when she can't get out of bed? Or when she doesn't go to work? Or when she forgets to pick me up from school?
Yes. You can get real sick from drinking too much, and bad things happen. And your mother doesn't want that to go on anymore.
And she didn't want to be away from you. But when she entered the alcohol treatment center, well, she thought it was the best way for her to get better.
What's she doing there?
She's getting help from doctors and counselors and taking classes, doing all sorts of things to help her learn to stop drinking.
So that's why you came to stay with us. We'll take care of you until she's better. Just knowing that you're safe with us, that will help a lot.
Will she ever get better?
She can get better, Casey. But it could take some time.
Oh.
We have to see how it goes and give your mom the time she needs to get well.
Anytime anything upsets you, you can talk to any one of us about it.
Anytime? even 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, sure, Casey. You can wake me up anytime you need to talk.
Found a bird and I'm gonna keep it. ¿Qué quiere decir?
It's from Gabby's memo pad. Ghostwriter read it in one of the pockets of those fish guys. That's how she knew the agents were fakes.
But how could the pregnant lady and the Fish and Wildlife agent both have Gabby's memo pad?
I don't know. Just suspects. That's not all Ghostwriter found. Look. Audubon Poulet.
Oh, it's French. Poulet. Audubon Poulet. Taxidermist.
What's that, a cab driver?
No. I think it's someone that works with dead animals. I get the dictionary and look it up.
You've done it, Poulet! You've done it! A cockatoo, a cockatoo, a cockatoo! You've done it, Poulet! You've done it! You've done it, Poulet!
Taxidermy. The art of stuffing and mounting the skins of animals so that it looks as if the animals are alive. So a taxidermist is someone who stuffs dead animals.
Gross. Who would do something so disgusting?
Well, hunters sometimes stuff animals that they've killed and mount them on walls. In museums, a lot of their real animals are stuffed.
So that must mean that this Audubon Poulet guy wants to stuff Calypso?
Yeah. And who knows what he's gonna do to Gabby. How can we help Gabby and Calypso if we don't even know where they are?
Tenemos que hacer una llamada de rally.
Five seconds left on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. She goes up and shoots. And scores! It's all right.
Hey, Mom!
Uh-oh. Casey, we gotta go. Bye!
Ghostwriter.
Here, chickie, chickie, chickie.
How can I let the team know where I am? Across the bridge. Cars. cars above, hear boat, smell fish. We make 'em yo? But what does that mean? It looks like she's writing what she hears and smells.
They must be clues to where she is.
You're right. She crossed a bridge. That means she's not in Brooklyn anymore. Hear cars above. Where are you if you can hear cars above you?
An underground garage?
How about in a sewer?
Hey, Casey, you're good at riddles. When do you hear cars above you?
When you're under a bridge.
Yeah, but Gabby's not under a bridge. She crossed the bridge.
Besides, the only thing under a bridge is water. Not big bridges. They don't end right at the edge of the water. Sometimes the exit ramps go on for blocks.
So Casey might be right. Gabby could be someplace near to the water and under a bridge.
Yeah. Look at the clues. Hear boat, smell fish. What if the smugglers have already crossed the bridge but are hiding in a place underneath it?
So now we just have to figure out which bridge.
Wait, there's one more clue. We make 'em yo.
It could be something she heard the smuggler say, like, we make 'em yo. Maybe it's something she saw but couldn't finish writing the whole message.
Yeah. So Y-O could be...
You?
We make 'em you.
We make 'em you... What?
Bake 'em.
Bake 'em?
That's what it says right here on the box. We make 'em,
What?
you bake 'em.
Casey, you're brilliant.
Why didn't we think of it before? This box must belong to the smugglers.
Brooklyn Chicken? I never heard of that.
Me neither, but it could be an old company that went out of business. Maybe there's still a warehouse. Under a bridge! How can you do this to a poor, innocent bird? Why do you hate him so much?
Hate him? Are you mad? I love birds. I've loved them ever since I was a little chick.
Oh, brother.
Shut up. When I was 9, I accompanied my mother and father on a trip to a bird sanctuary. My father was driving when suddenly a bird smashed into the windshield of our car, causing father to lose control of the wheel and crash. I was the only one who lived. And when I crawled out of that burning wreckage, the very first thing I saw was the lifeless body of that evil bird that had made me an orphan. That mangled little carcass became the very first bird of my collection. And now, your Calypso will complete it.
No!
Put Tweety in the cage.
Fulton Fish Market. Maybe that's where the fishy smell is coming from.
But you can smell fish near any of these bridges. The Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, and the Williamsburg Bridge. It could be any one of those. We're stuck.
We gotta keep trying. Gabby's in danger and I know it. Calypso's probably about to get stuffed.
Calypso! Hey, let's send Ghostwriter to read the number on Calypso's bands and tell us what street he's near.
Bueno.
Don't worry, Alex. We'll find Gabby. I know she's all right.
If she was all right, she would have been able to finish writing the message she sent us.
I hope Ghostwriter can find him.
Well, I can't just sit here and wait. Let's go see what Lieutenant McQuaid's found out.
Come on, let's go. Sorry, guys. Those guys are suspects.
Ed Atkins, Fish and Wildlife. This is my partner.
Ambrose. Chappelle.
Can I? They look real to me.
Those are the same guys Gabby me saw at the dumpster. They had a fake beard and mustache.
I'm sorry we scared you. We were desperate.
We're desperate, too. Some taxidermy guy kidnapped my sister Gabby and her bird Calypso.
We know. We've been tracking that warped taxidermist Audubon Poulet for years.
And that brassy, sassy lassie who works with him, Honey Hawk. She and her boss, Poulet, are notorious for smuggling endangered birds into the country.
I can't tell you how many times we have come that close to catching them.
But honey always slips through our fingers.
Miss Hawk is a master of disguise.
Hawk with an E? That's why you wrote Hawk escaped at the dumpster.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
You say this Hawk is a master of disguise, huh? Guys, that can explain how come so many smugglers ended up with Gabby's memo pad. The old lady, the pregnant woman, and one of the fake agents. I bet they were all Honey Hawk.
If you kids have any information about her whereabouts, we could use it to find the little girl.
And if we can save Calypso, there's a breeding program that desperately needs palm cockatoos. Well, that bird could help save its species.
How?
By having a family and making lots of new palm cockatoos. So imagine if Calypso had 4 babies, and each of them had babies.
In an environment safe from greedy smugglers.
Pretty soon, we could have 100 new parrots. And we could put them back in the rainforest.
Where they belong.
Hey.
Dover Street. What's that?
We think Gabby might be under a bridge near Dover Street.
Dover Street. That's E7.
There it is. Dover Street is right next to the Brooklyn Bridge. So then Gabby must be in a warehouse under the Brooklyn Bridge on the Manhattan side.
Let's get over there now.
I'm coming too.
If you'll watch closely, my little chicken fricassee, you may learn something. Taxidermy is a fascinating science. Right, Miss Hawk? Step 1. I will skin the parrot. And, master that I am, I won't lose a single feather.
No!
Normally, a parrot's skin and feet will rot once it's dead. But, step 2, I will wash the skins and feet and treat them with a preservative. Step 3, as you can see, I've already made a new body for your bird using straw wrapped with thread. I will simply stretch the skin onto the frame and sew it shut. Step 4, I'll match the bird's eyes with these glass eyes. An eye for an eye. Miss Hawk, I'm ready to begin. Have you finished grinding the peanut poison pie?
Ready.
Excellent.
Bird used its beak to bite the pencil.
Yes, Calypso, good bird.
One more peep out of you and you're a dead duck. And very slowly, Miss Hawk, and hand me my net.
Fly, Calypso, fly!
Get him! Your squawking days are over.
Over here! It's locked.
That's Gabriela.
Stand back!
It looks like we finally found your nasty nest at last. Come on, careful.
Papa, I think Calypso really wants to stay with me. That's why you won't let them catch him.
You're not going to be able to keep Calypso, Gabriela. Calypso is going into a breeding program for endangered species so that he can be with other cockatoos and make babies.
Yeah, Gab. Calypso could help save the whole palm cockatoo species. And when enough new chicks are born, they'll be sent back to the rainforest where they belong.
And that's the way it should be.
I know, but I'll miss him.
Oh, I know.
Excuse me, mister. I've been trying to teach Calypso a new trick. It might help get him down.
Go for it.
Calypso! Come to Gabby, Calypso! Calypso! Come to Gabby! Come to Gabby! I guess this isn't going up. You did it! You did it!
Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Sega.
Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Nike, the company that believes every kid has the right to play.
Ghostwriter's Big Bank Posse includes public television viewers like you, the Pew Charitable Trusts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation, and the National Endowment for Children's Educational Television. They provided cash flow, don't you know?